Welcome everyone, I'm Archit Chaudhary. Thanks so much for watching WION. World is One News. The time now is 6:30 here in New Delhi. A quick look at all the big stories making headlines.
Cooperate in dealing with threats from Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Taiba and other affiliates.
The strong statement comes from the visiting Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. The Pakistan-based terror group condemned as the two countries, India and Japan, fight together for the global scourge of terrorism. Japan demands justice for Mumbai. India and Japan hailed a growing convergence in the political, economic and strategic interests and lay an emphasis on the infrastructure and overall development. China watches closely. Indian forces neutralized the Amarnath attack plotter Abu Ismail in Jammu and Kashmir's Naugam district. 8 pilgrims are killed when attackers by terrorists in July. Those stories shortly. Let's now listen into Munir Khan. He's a police officer speaking on this attack.
We'll start our work afresh.
Good evening to all the media personnel present here. Upfront, I would like to compliment all the teams that took part in this operation, specifically 50 Rashtriya Rifle Battalion of the RR. The police who gave very high quality input which led to very quick conclusion of this operation, and the CRPF which is always around to ensure that there is no collateral damage happening in that area. To us, this particular operation is extremely important because Ismail was directly responsible for death of approximately 14 security forces personnel, 8 civilians and a horde of injuries to a lot of other people. And this success is also important because we are expecting vacuum in the FT leadership of LeT. After the death of Abu Qasim, then you had Abu Ismail Abu Dujana coming up. After his demise, then you had Ismail taking charge. In between, we also killed Ali. And now we are looking at a serious deficiency in their leadership, which should give us more opportunities. And as we have done till now, we will continue with these kinetic operations to neutralize the remnants of people, which should bring in some peace and calm into the valley. So again, as I had explained in the previous press brief, the synergy between all the 3 agencies which are working will continue, and that should give us the results that we are looking for. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. At the outset, I would like to compliment all the forces who were involved in this operation, the CRPF, the JKP and the RR. It was a very well coordinated operation, and it was conducted on a specific intelligence input. And as we all know that Abu Ismail was involved in a number of incidents in the valley. To count the few are that in the month of April, our CRPF election company which were coming, they were attacked at Sempura, where we had lost 1 head constable, and thereafter the attack on Pantha Chowk, which resulted in a siege of TPS school. In that also he was involved, and after that there were many hit and runs attacks. So we were after him, and in a very coordinated operation. Today afternoon, in a swift and coordinated operation, CRPF, RR and JKP could able to neutralize him. And CRPF, RR and JKP, we will continue to cooperate with each other, and we are having an excellent coordination on ground, which have resulted in a lot of good successes in the last few months, and we hope that it will continue, so that the peace return to the valley. Thank you.
Any questions?
Can you just confirm whether all the militants involved in the Yatra attack have been neutralized so far now?
1 is left. One FT is left and one local is left.
भाई साहब 10 जुलाई को जब यात्री बस में हमला हुआ था तो उसमें जो ड्राइवर था आपने प्रॉमिस किया था उससे कि जब हम न्यूट्रलाइज करेंगे अबू इस्माइल को मैं आपको फोन करूंगा. Did you fulfill your promise?
I will certainly ring him up. I will ring him up.
आजी साहब जिस तरह से एनकाउंटर हुआ आपने जैसे आपने कहा कि बहुत ब्रीफ एनकाउंटर था, क्या आप कुछ डिटेल्स हमारे साथ शेयर करेंगे कि ये कितनी देर से इस एरिया में थे, क्योंकि ऐसी भी रिपोर्ट्स हैं कि ये आज की शोपियान से इस तरफ आ रहे थे, कुछ उसके बारे में डिटेल्स शेयर करेंगे.
देखिए, जहां तक डिटेल्स शेयर करने का ताल्लुक है, अगर आप ये सवाल ना पूछें तो अच्छा है, बिकॉज ये कुछ ऑपरेशनल चीजें होती हैं. वी डोंट वांट टू डाइवर्ज. इनके मरने से ऐसा नहीं है कि पूरी मिलिटेंसी खत्म हो गई है. तो इनके जो ट्रेंड्स होते हैं जाने के आने के, कैसे वो अभी ना ही डाइवर्ज किए जाए तो ठीक है.
सर, ये जो दोनों मारे गए इनकी कैटेगरी कैसे कब से सक्रिय थे घाटी में?
देखिए, काफी पुराने, अबू इस्माइल तो बहुत पुराना मिलिटेंट था और A++ कैटेगरी का मिलिटेंट था, और अबू कासिम, छोटा कासिम जिसको कहा जाता था, वो भी A+ कैटेगरी का मिलिटेंट था.
हाजी साहब, आपने 11 बड़े कमांडर्स पे अपने फोर्सेस को टारगेट करने के लिए कहा है, तो उनमें से पहला है जो
11 नहीं, आप रिपीट करें.
11 टॉप के कमांडर्स हैं जिनको आप निशाने पे ले रहे हैं पहले इसमें फेज में, तो अगला निशाना किस पे होगा?
नहीं, इट इज नॉट निशाना और नो निशाना. मैंने आपको पहले भी कई दफा कहा है कि यस, militant leadership is important. That has to be neutralized, that has to be eliminated, because वो सिर्फ militant ही नहीं है, वो बच्चों को वर्गलाते भी हैं, बच्चों को वो मोटिवेट भी करते हैं इस दलदल में फंसने के लिए. सो द प्रायोरिटी इज टू न्यूट्रलाइज द militant leadership. अब उसमें जो लीडर है, तो यू ऑल्सो नो हु ऑल आर द लीडर्स, वी ऑल्सो नो. सो नेक्स्ट टारगेट वही होंगे.
जी साहब, आपने कहा था कुछ दिनों पहले कि बाय द एंड ऑफ दिस ईयर वी विल सी द डाउनफॉल ऑफ मिलिटेंसी इन कश्मीर. अब मिशन में कितना कामयाब हो चुके हैं अभी तक?
We have a long way to go yet. We have a long way to go, and we'll keep on trying. We'll keep on trying.
So I need to ask you, when Home Minister was there, was this militant around in the city? What was he plotting? Why was he in Srinagar? Because presumably his base was in South Kashmir. Why would he come to Srinagar? Was there any plan?
No, Mufti, there's no such thing that he, at that time also he was in Srinagar. As Manoj had asked me this question of similar nature, so I just sidelined that question. Similarly, I'll sideline this question. So,
Khan Sahab, you linked the killing of this militant commander with the public sentiment which you say was here
yes.
after the killing of Yatris. Are you trying to appropriate the public sentiment for the military?
देखिए, मैं इसका जरूर जवाब उर्दू में दूंगा और शुक्रिया करूंगा लोगों का जिन्होंने उस टाइम वो सेंटीमेंट का इजहार किया, क्योंकि ये कश्मीरियत के खिलाफ है. जो इन्होंने हरकत की थी, निहत्ते यात्रियों पे हाथ इन्होंने उठाया, उनको कत्ल किया इन्होंने, वो कश्मीरियत के खिलाफ है. किसी कश्मीरी ने उसको पसंद नहीं किया, किसी कश्मीरी ने पसंद नहीं किया. दैट इज वाई आई स्टार्टेड विद ए डिफरेंट नोट माई प्रेस ब्रीफिंग. आप भी यहीं के रहने वाले हैं, आप मुझे बताएं, उस वक्त देयर वाज कंडेमनेशन फ्रॉम ऑल द सेक्शंस ऑफ सोसाइटी. एम आई राइट? ये बोला है वो तो मैं आपको इसका वो FIR.
All right, a live press conference there coming in where we heard some of the officers praising those involved in capturing the attacker for the Amarnath shrine that happened back in July. Abu Ismail, behind the attack on the Amarnath Yatris, security forces say they gunned down the militant. And this was a crucial after that deadly attack there, after security forces were able to capture him. He is the alleged mastermind, the plotter behind those pilgrims who were gunned down back in July. We just heard from the police officers there who were praising many of the agencies involved, including the CRPF. Again, Abu Ismail behind the attack on the Amarnath Yatris. Many of them say that this was a crucial to capture the terrorists involved after that deadly attack back in July. All right, a quick recap again. The Amarnath attack plotter is now gunned down. Police say that Abu Ismail was the man on your right there behind the deadly attack for the Amarnath Yatris back in July. Police say security forces were able to gun down the militant. We also heard them praising the officers involved, saying this was crucial to understand that there were no other follow-up incidences or attacks. They were watching closely, and then security forces were able to nab the suspect, believed to be with the Lashkar-e-Taiba, the LeT terrorist. He was allegedly behind the attack on the Amarnath Yatris back in July of this year. So he is, of course, now killed, according to investigators, holding a press conference there with regards to what happened back in July.